Hello, it is Laura Ruth Fudge, and today I'm here to do a video about creating promotions that expand your business instead of minimizing your business. So I'm going to talk about my perspective as an esthetician and the ways that I create promotions for my solo spa. But the thing is, this is probably really applicable to other industries and even applicable to people who work in like full-on salon and day spas or what have you. So I sincerely think this will be helpful for everyone who watches, but in the meantime, I'm especially excited to teach my friends and estheticians and other beauty businesses that are looking to create promotions that actually help grow their business instead of minimize their vibe and minimize their presence. It's going to expand their presence. So I'm going to tell a little story. Back in the day, about 4 or 5 years ago, I used to work at a little salon, and they wanted to kind of establish themselves as a waxing location. And I love this because I am a body waxing specialist, and I needed to have more people know how amazing I was at waxing and have more people that did waxing. So they created a Groupon. And so comment below if you've used Groupon before. I'm really curious if it was really successful for you, if it wasn't successful. But I feel like what happened with me happens to a lot of people. So I'm curious to hear if this was your experience or not. But with our Groupon, it was something like get 3 Brazilian waxes for $120, when that was basically like a free, the way it shut down, it was like a free Brazilian plus a little bit more off than that. And then with Groupon, Groupon gets a large chunk of that money, and then I only got like sincerely the smallest selection of it. It was kind of sad. So what this did was, the funny thing, it was the most successful Groupon that my salon had run. It was super successful. They had like something like 30 to 40 people purchase this Groupon when previously nobody was getting body waxing there. So it really kind of just got us a bunch of waxing clients. And I had a woman who I'm like doing her Brazilians, and she was like, oh my gosh, I love this. I'm not here just from the Groupon. I'm gonna come back. And she never did. So I worked like a crazy person, working all these Brazilians, full leg bikinis. It was like such an intense, arduous job. And I made the tiniest bit of money. The salon made a little bit of money, but Groupon made a lot of money. And all we did was have people who came in just for the discount. It really kind of sucked. It was really not fun. But the interesting thing is, I got some reviews that said I was a great waxer. I got like a lot more chatter around the community that, our spot was a great waxing salon, that Laura was great at Brazilians. All this, there was some good stuff happening. So I'm not going to completely, knock it. But the fact of the matter is, it did not expand my business. I did not get any new clients from it. I did not get returning clients. I don't think anyone told their friends about it. Like, it was kind of really a letdown. And because what really happened was they discounted a service, and people came for the discount and never came back. So what I want to do is help you guys think about ways to create promotions that are not going to have that same effect. Like, they're not going to have some people doing one-off cheap stuff and then never come back. So let me talk about ways that, what is a helpful promotion to expand your business and what is kind of a little more minimizing. So what I want to talk about for expanding, in my mind, an expansive promotion is going to have 3 different factors, or one of 3 factors. So first off, it is going to cross promote. So when I talk about cross promotion, hopefully the goal is to either cross promote another service that you have to offer, or cross promote from you to another guest. So an example of this is if you have a punch card, and the punch card says buy 10 brow waxes, get 10 brow waxes, get free. So what I had thought of before, which would have been a minimizing promotion, is get 10 brow waxes, get the 11th free. But the fact of the matter is, if they're getting 10 brow waxes from you, chances are they're going to come for the 11th anyway. And that really doesn't build your business at all. So what we would recommend is get 10 brow waxes, punch 10 brow waxes, get a 30-minute facial free. So what you're doing is you're cross-promoting yourself from a waxing client to someone who might now get a skincare service, or say get 10 brow waxes, get $50 off a lash fill or something like that, or $50 off a lash full set. So the idea is that you take one client and you introduce them to another service that you offer. So that's how you kind of cross there. The other option of a cross promotion with a promotion is like referral cards. So the idea is that you create a bunch of referral cards, you write your name down. When you hand it to someone, you say, I'm writing your name on here. When your friend brings this in, you both get 20% off. So even though you're creating a promotion that like lowers the price a little bit, you are cross promoting. You are getting another client in the door. That is huge. So that is expanding your business. So you're going to get a cross promotion. Cross promotion allows you to have one client that gets multiple services done, or cross promotion allows you to have more clients. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So yeah, let me know if cross promotion makes sense, and if some cross promotion is something you already are doing, because it is so helpful and super exciting when you get new clients or when you have a client that tries another service, because then it just makes everything better, in my opinion. The second type of helpful expanding promotion is something that adds value. So instead of decreasing the value of what you create, so for example, instead of me just saying, oh, I'm doing a facial that it's $10 off facials this month, like they're getting less value. But instead of saying $10 off, I'm going to instead create a $10 add-on that's going to be free that month. So instead of saying $10 off facials this month, it's going to be a free add-on of a hot stone massage with your facials. So technically, and then you could write in the comments like, this is a $10 value. That's going to be a complimentary added value to your service. So this way, what it does is that it has a great, like, psychology. By the way, I'm going to throw a little book out there. Book recommendation is called Why She Buys. I listened to the audiobook and it was mind-blowing. But women drive our industry. Women drive, honestly, across all of the industries, women drive at least 54% of all purchases. So women love to know that there's an added value. They love to know that they're going to get something extra. So that's kind of plugging in there, is that if you get a facial this month, you're going to get an added value of a hot stone massage. And let me clarify, a phenomenal way to add value is something that doesn't take much from you. So for me to warm up my hot stones and work them in the facial, yeah, it takes a little bit extra effort, but it doesn't take extra product. It really doesn't cost me anything else. So it's like an added value for the client that doesn't cost me anything else. It's not like I'm adding on another mask. I'm not adding on an eye treatment with like extra product. So that's a phenomenal way to add value, to create excitement that the guest is receiving something extra without costing you a lot of extra time or a lot of extra money or a lot of extra resources. So that's a huge way to add value. Another way to add value is, so this is kind of a little bit of add value and cross promotion. This holiday season, I have a promotion where if you spend $100 in gift cards, then you get a complimentary 30-minute facial. So what that does is it's adding value of a 30-minute facial and cross-promoting products, but people are still spending $100. And so it's not necessarily like, oh, this $100 thing is actually cheaper. It's you spend $100 and you get extra, and you're going to possibly cross-promote to another thing. Or my other option is that they could use that $30 facial to give to somebody else. So it's like people's bells are going off. They're like, oh my gosh, if I get the two $50 gift cards, I give one to this person, I give one to that person, and then I have my 30-minute facial, and then I can give that to my mom. I just got 3 gifts done for $100, and I'm happy. And I got 3 new clients. So I'm pretty excited about that. So when you create a promotion that is expansive to your business, like I said, the first thing I said was it is going to cross promote to somebody else or another service, or it's going to add value by adding on top, not detracting from your service price. The third thing, which is a little more subtle, but it's incredibly valuable, is it's a promotion that's going to just create relationships. So when you have the Groupon effect of, having a discounted service and people come in just for that one service and then they never come back, that doesn't really create space or the energy of creating a relationship. But I've been finding that when I create promotions on lash full sets, because it's more often than not, my clients will come back for fills, that is creating a relationship. So even if that first service is a little bit discounted, they love the fill. Like the lash extension by nature is something that you want to maintain more frequently than not. And so that creates a relationship. And I have another friend who is starting a massage therapy business right next door to me. She's really amazing. And she is doing a promotion right now where she's offering local business owners a discounted price on their massages because she's anticipating creating a relationship. She's not thinking that they're going to do like a one-off, like get a facial, just get in there. She's going to make some money because she's in a hurry. She needs to lower the vibration of her offering so that she can get a bunch of people in. What she's going to do instead is create this promotion where she says, hi, nice to meet you. I'm having this business and I want you to come in and be my client. I want you to experience what I have. And I think it's going to create a relationship. But she doesn't say that last part, but honestly, that's what's the underlying thing. That is so valuable for her. So for her to discount the price just a tiny bit and then create a relationship after that, that's going to go so far. So like I said, the three things, to recap, the three things that expand your business and promotions are cross promotion, adding value, and creating relationships. So I would love to hear from you guys about what kinds of promotions you're doing right now and whether you think that they are either cross-promoting, adding value, or creating relationships, and what kind of promotions you've had or done that you felt kind of minimized your business. So another way to think about this, guys, is your vibration. We are here to create the world a better place, especially if you've been following me and hearing me talk about empathetic beauty. Empathetic beauty is here to share our gifts and share love and share light and all this woo-woo, lovey-dovey, hold hand stuff. I don't care if you think it's silly, but I sincerely think it's happening. And we're here to stand in our immense gifts. And we're here to share that with people. But if we come from a place of lack, saying, oh my God, I need to discount the service because you might get high volume, like that Groupon deal was high volume, but it was low vibe. And I was just talking to my friend who's the massage therapist. She's like, I would rather do 5 massages at $100 than 10 massages at $50. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't know if that math adds up. I think it does. Yes, it does. So, because high volume and low vibe is exhausting. But if instead you say lower volume but higher vibe, ooh, that feels so good. Oh, it feels so good. Because even if the money is the same, wouldn't you rather work less for a little bit more money and to have such high quality clients that actually enjoy you, who are excited to pay the prices that you charge because they know you're going to deliver. You're going to deliver. So why minimize yourself just to get a higher volume when you're going to exhaust yourself and you're just attracting this lower vibe? It's like you lower your prices and you lower your vibe. And I don't want you to do that. You do not have to create this like intense flow of people into your room just because you have a lower price, because unfortunately, they're probably not going to come back. Those aren't my people. That's not who I'm here for. And I'm not going to play that game. And honestly, you have to ask yourself the same question. If you're here to play the game of this, like majority rules, like the majority of people in the bell curve, like right here in the middle, the majority of people in the bell curve want it cheap, fast, easy. They don't care how high quality it is. They just want to get it done. When I want people who are more on the outliers, this is another talk I'm going to have another day about the outliers. I am an outlier, and I'm here for the outliers. So I don't want the majority of the people. I'm not about high volume. I'm about high vibe. Not volume, bad. High vibe, not high volume. So think about the vibe that you're putting out. Think about adding value. Think about cross-promoting. Think about creating relationships, because that creates longevity in your business. So a promotion is going to increase and expand your business, hopefully, and not minimize your business. So if this has to do with product, for example, one last thing, if it has to do with product. So my company, I cannot create promotions around my product, cannot discount my product, but there's some people I know who create their own product line. And so I want to suggest to them that in order to either cross promote or create a relationship or what was the other thing? Cross promote, create a relationship, or add value. What you could say is, hey, if you purchase this product, I'm going to send you a sample of this other product. That's cross promotion and adding value. You could say, hey, if you purchase this product, then you get half off a facial. So that's cross promoting and adding value. So there are ways to do this. And it really comes down to your mindset, knowing that you are here as a gift to this world. You're here as a gift to society. And stand in your gifts. And do not minimize your gifts. Stand fully in your gifts. It's a beautiful thing. So yeah, if this resonates with you, let me know. Comment, subscribe. I'm excited. Let me know what other content you want to learn from me, whatever you want to hear from me. Remember that we're doing this course called Authentic Business with Empathetic Beauty, and I'm here to help you stand in your value, to help you stand in your truth and expand your business and create these relationships and really just rock it out. Come on, the world needs more people like me and you to do this thing with an open heart and trusting in the process. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. Let me know, and I'm sure I will chat with you later. Bye.